Okay, family, this is part 2. We are on the other side of the kitchen. We're getting ready to put these croquettes in the, we're going to make the patties and we're going to put them inside of the oil. Now, me, myself, personally, I only fry with canola. That's the only oil that I use anyway. I don't use vegetable oil, lard in the bread box, none of that. I use canola, no corn and all that other stuff. No vegetable blend, none of that. Okay? I use canola oil and it's much more healthier for you, and especially if you do a lot of frying like me, it's best to do that. Even though I'm wearing gloves, I still like to wash my hands. I'm allergic to latex, so these are more like a silicone type of glove. So, okay. Now that I've washed my hands, I'm going to make up some patties here and put them in the oil. It is going to pop a little bit, so just be cognitive of that because this oil is kind of hot. Now again, if of course if you're only using 2 cans, you don't have to put as much stuff in there as I'm doing, or 1 can or whatever. Of course, you don't have to put as much ingredients. Same ingredient, just not as much of the quantity of it. So you're just making, patties. We're going to put them in there. We're going to only do 4 at a time because even though this is like a 12-inch skillet, but I'm making them a pretty nice size. Again, I don't like stingy portions, so I'm making them nice and, nice and round and got some thickness to them. So that's those, and you're going to put about that much oil in there. So now we're going to take these guys off. And we're going to start to put these potatoes in our oil. Okay? Okay. Now, with our potatoes, this oil again is also hot. So you got to be kind of mindful of that. You don't want to just pour these guys up in no hot skillet because you will get burnt. So we're just going to put these guys up in here like this, and I'm making quite a bit for Tony and the kids. So, and my family love smothered potatoes, so I can't go wrong with it. That's gonna make this do what it do instead of playing around with it. And then too, of course, you have to put some oil in this pan. You can't, be stingy with the oil. You want about that much? Well, no. About that much oil. Okay? You want a little oil in there because you don't want them to stick. You're going to be cooking them down, but you don't want them to stick. Me, when I'm cooking, I incorporate my kids, and I have them doing the potato peeling and, and stuff like that. And also, you guys just can't see them. They are off camera, but they also have to watch me do this because Mama's not going to be here all the time. And they need to know how to do such things, So not only am I showing you guys, but I'm also showing my kids. They just behind the camera. Y'all can't see them. And they need to know how to prepare things, So they are coming out just as lovely and pretty. Kind of splattering a little bit, but it's all to the good. What I'm looking like on time?
4 minutes and 24 seconds.
Okay. Now, with our potatoes, again, all you're going to put is you're going to put regular salt, not seasoned salt, in smothered potatoes because it changes up the taste. Now, I use seasoned salt for a whole bunch of things, but when it comes down to my smothered potatoes, I don't use seasoned salt. I use regular iodized salt and, Morton's or whatever your get down is. Kroger's, Whatever the bomb is for y'all. I mean, you know, I'm not a name brand type of person. You know what I'm saying? All of it come from the same seed or whatever. You know what I mean? I mean, just because the sugar say C&H or say Kroger, does that mean it's come from a different cane? No, it come from the same cane. It's just packaged differently. So again, that was a lot of potatoes. So I did, you know, go in a little bit on the sugar. But when you put sugar in these guys, the point is not to make this sweet. It's not about making it sweet. Hand me a paper towel. Any paper towels up there? The point is not to make this sweet. You don't want sweet potatoes. But for them to smother down, yes, you're going to have to put a little bit of sugar on there. And for my diabetic crew, you know, leave that out. I don't know what it's going to taste like, though. So, hey, I can't tell you, you know, to not do it and you know, see how I do. Because, I mean, I ain't going to even lie to you. I don't know how that's going to taste. Because I don't know. I'm not a diabetic. All respect to y'all. You know, I know y'all on a different diet than us. But, you know, I don't know what that's going to taste like. But I guess, you know, it's sugar substitutes or whatever you can use. I don't know. But, you know, I don't know nothing about that front. Okay, anyway. This is what your croquettes should look like. This is what they should look like. Nice and golden looking. That lets you know that they are done. Now, please understand that you have put egg on these guys, you know, in this mixture. So, you know, you definitely want to make sure that this is cooked thoroughly. You know. How much time we got, baby?
6 minutes and 46 seconds.
Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and shut this down. And I'm going to get these patties caked up and put in this grease. And turn these potatoes down. Now I can turn my oil down because now that it's established and the grease is already hot, you don't have to keep running it at no real top, you know, real top degree because you ain't doing that but start burning up your stuff. So once the grease get hot, then you can turn your grease down. You no longer have to keep it up so high anymore because basically you just start cooking the outside of the food and the inside will not be done. So y'all hear my kids trying to whisper behind the thing, y'all. What time is it, baby? Tell me.
7 minutes and 59 seconds.
So, now, as we get closer to the holiday, we're going to start cooking up all kind of other stuff. I want to show you guys how to put together homemade biscuits, hot water cornbread, and stuff like that. But we will do that not today, but, you know, as we get closer to the holidays. Show you guys how to put that together. Okay, family, let me go and get some more of these put together. And I shall be back to show you guys the final reveal as this is going. I'll keep you guys posted on it. So I shall be back in 2 and 2.